Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Smash Controllers podcast. I'm here today with the homie Rare
Yo,
or Rarekoolaid, if he decides to go by these days. How you doing today, homie?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just ready to talk about some stuff, man. Never been on a podcast before. You know what I mean?
I'm
This is a new
surprised.
experience for sure.
Well, look at that, y'all. We his first podcast. After this, he gonna get so famous he gonna forget about us.
Yeah, right. No,
But
B.
we've been mutuals for a while. Dare I say, pseudo homies.
Pseudo homies, yeah, for sure. For sure, homies, for sure.
Okay. We've been homies for a while, and you make beautiful art. I just want to put that out
I
there.
thank
You
you,
make
man.
beautiful art.
Thank you, thank you.
Since I've seen it, I've been a fan. Like if he come out with an art book, I'm buying it. Whatever he got, I'm gonna find some kind of way to support it if I can. So I say that to say, how long have you been? Have you been? I guess an artist. Have been drawing, creating.
An artist, I mean, bro, like you think about it and you could say, like, I've been drawing forever. Like, drawing since a
Mm-hmm.
kid. I mean, just doodling little stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
in terms of taking it more seriously, to where I could say maybe like, oh, I'm an artist, maybe since 2010, 2010. So what's that now? 15 years?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, just, from being very young to now, it's not been that long, maybe half a life right now. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What was that switch for you where you were like where you just I'm gonna take it serious at this point? Like what was that switch for you?
In middle school, like if you draw and you draw in middle school, they kind of
Mm.
lock you in like, oh, you're the artist of the class, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, that didn't really hit me until I went to a school for art. Like I went to art high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't take it serious for the first year or two. I just kind of kept doing my thing, not really learning anything.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I guess in the second year, we split into majors. And then I joined the cartooning major.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they taught us anatomy and like shading and things like that, that's when I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, this is a lot of meat here. Hold on. I'm not just tracing Naruto anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not just like, drawing Courage the Cowardly Dog on the back of a computer paper.
Right.
That's when I was like, oh, this is actually some really serious and layered.
Okay. Hey, shout out to Courage. But so you have would you say you're mostly self taught?
I would say I'm mostly self-taught. Yeah, because I'm hard-headed and I don't like taking notes or referencing things. But I would say I can't even fully say that because I did go to an art high school for like 4 years. So I guess a lot of my fundamentals are taught. It's like
Okay.
a
I
little
was
mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I get it. So like do you have like a big goal you want to achieve with your art, or are you just creating because you just love to create? Like, do you want to make a game, show, graphic novel?
The goal from like a young was to make a comic. I wanted to make a graphic novel so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember back in kindergarten, just I had a best friend in kindergarten, Dupree, shout out Dupree. We would have like the black and white composition books, and then we would
Mm-hmm.
draw like our own Pokemon universe comics or whatever the fuck. And like, sorry, can I curse?
Yeah, this your episode.
Okay. And then we would like have a shared universe, so we'd like do comics all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I got older and I realized, yo, making comics is actually hard work. I started to like lose it a bit, and I did do it for high school. Like they made us, make a comic. Um, and I was like, oh, this is actually something I could do. So I'm back in. And
Yeah.
then I went to college, and I'm like, I don't have the time to do that.
Mm.
But ultimately, I'm back to the point where I want to make a comic. Like I've started pages multiple times. Like if you check my Instagram, I have like pages from something that I've made. I've taken so many of them down. Like I'll just put it up for a second. I'm like, I can't. I don't want to do that. I don't want to commit to that. But I have stories, bro. I have stories that I want to tell. So yeah, it's like the main goal, comics. The second main goal, is children's books. I want to make kids
Hey,
books for sure.
okay.
There's stories I want to tell for them, for kids as well. You know, yeah.
So is it safe to say we're gonna get some of them comic pages back on Instagram? I ain't trying to put no pressure on
I
you,
don't
but
know, man. I do have a zine that I have in mind. Like I've been going to a coffee shop recently and like just
Mhm.
sitting in there and like just drawing, sketching, writing parts of script.
Mhm.
And yeah, I have at least 5 pages just sketched out, little boxing zine that I wanted to put out.
Okay.
But you'll see. I mean, I have a goal to try to do it within a couple months, but working and like trying to make art it's not the most cohesive. You know what I mean?
Completely understand.
Yeah.
I would say, not gonna say if, but when you do it, just put it out.
Put it
That's
out.
all. Just put it out. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Like I
Yeah.
gotta do it within a week. Just put it out and leave it. And people gonna be like, yes, yes, yes. And when you get time, just put another one out. You know, it just,
Yeah.
you know,
Got to get
I
that ball
say,
rolling for sure.
yeah, that's it. I say that because I did the same thing. I've taken a month off, or has been a 2 month gap between episodes, but it's just you just want to keep going. That's all.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So your thing is comic development, or want to create a comic. Like as an artist, do you deal with like a lot of art block, like personally, or like you just find yourself just more on the side of I don't have time to make as much as I would like versus I can't come up with anything.
I feel like maybe like a younger me, I felt
Mm-hmm.
art block a lot more because like I had a lot more time to like draw. So I would just draw everything out of my mind. Just draw it,
Mm-hmm.
draw it, draw it, draw it. But like an older me where I have like, you know, work and responsibilities and shit like that, it's a lot harder to get blocked because there's no real time for me to enjoy life, draw, you know, have a
Mm-hmm.
relationship, like too many different things happening. But yeah, if I do feel blocks now, I just kind of I look for the inspiration. Like I just look
Mm-hmm.
for the inspiration, and it's usually that's when I might get back on Instagram. Like I haven't been on in a minute, but that's when I might
Mm-hmm.
get back on and like look at people's stuff and like you know say, "Yo, this is crazy. I like how they did this line. This line looks cool. These
Mm-hmm.
colors look cool." And then I get back on my iPad and just like, oh, there we go. It is. Yeah.
So you don't have those issues. Gotcha. How do you make time for arting? Like, how do you go about making time to create for yourself?
I try to draw every day.
Mm-hmm.
And like even when I'm at work, I pull out like my little sketchbook. I have like a little shoot, I think I lost it. Anyway, it's a little sketchbook like this big. I
Mm-hmm.
put it in my bag. I toss some pens and pencils in there, and sometimes I just like I would draw out the, the sketch in like a few minutes, and
Mm-hmm.
then I would scan it, and then I have my iPad. I do it, like on a lunch break after
Okay.
work. I might work on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just try to find like the little pockets of time in your day, and then
Right.
you just like lock lock in.
Okay. I've been on the fence about taking my iPad to work. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might just leave mine at home. But I do. I have like a little. I take like 3 notebooks to work. I have like 2 sketchbooks. One's a sketchbook. One's a smaller version of that sketchbook that I use for notes and sketching.
Mhm.
And I have one I keep on my person at all time for just like note taking and thoughts and stuff. So
Yeah, always gotta keep a book on you, man. When you get those creative thoughts, and it's just like, I got me a pen, I got me a book.
yeah. That I got 2 pages in my notes app full of ideas and concepts that I need to just go ahead and start knocking down.
Yeah, spin one of those wheels and just, you know what I mean?
That's what I've been meaning to do. I'm like every time I get some time, I'm like, yeah, but I gotta stream. I gotta do. I'm doing so much. I'm trying to do so much that I just all right. Today's an art day. If I
Yeah,
get time, we're drawing today. That's it. Today's a stream day. We get time to, we streaming today.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So no, it's just it's just kind of because I don't have, I ain't gonna say I don't have many art homies, but I don't have any that I talk to on a regular basis. So hearing that somebody else does the same thing, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, because I thought I was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Nah,
why you
man, you're
carrying a
not
notebook
crazy,
around?
bro. Yeah, it's just, you know, like when you're creative, you know, when you have like that itch, you just tend to do things a little bit more like outside of regular pockets. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wait, what type of book
You,
you have? Like those field notebooks that you put in like your wallet?
I wanted field notes so bad. Excuse me. I bought it from a brand much back there. I had to let me grab it real quick.
I sound like one of those guys who are constantly asking what items you're using.
Okay, so this is the one I keep on my person at all time. It's just I got it from Pop Shelf, and I just
What's the brand again? I'm
scribble.
about to put that in my.
It is Pentalic Metallic. I got it from Pop Shelf. It shouldn't be more than $5.
Mhm.
And my two big ones. This is my big one that like when I get some like on a lunch break when they're not trying to
Mm-hmm.
play basketball against me because we're gonna hoop today, so I don't always have time. I just kind of yeah, so I just try to sketch in my free time when I'm sitting in the truck or something.
But I can't tell. Are those are blank pages or they're lined?
No. They have sketches on them. I'm sorry. I know it's
No. I mean, like, is it lined pages or is it like actual sketch, empty
so
pages?
this brand uses reclaimed paper, so it'll use like a blank white page, and then it'll turn around and use like a page from like some random
What?
yeah
That's
from
pretty
like some
cool.
random poster. They got different colors that come in it.
That's sick, actually.
That's my bigger one. This is my smaller one that I kind of like if I'm in a building
Yeah,
or something and I want to carry that big one, I just use the small one, you know. So
that's
I
clean.
have both. Yeah. Shout out to the Resketch brand. I love their notebooks.
Yeah, free problem.
They're good people, so
That's good.
they said they would come on, so that's why I did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, I'm interested.
But no, that those are part of my favorite notebooks right now.
Mm.
Besides my iPad, yeah, I just try to keep something on me, even if I don't use it. The fact that I brought it with me just in case, you know.
Yeah.
So
I wonder.
good.
I ain't got much of anything. Really.
That's all right.
I got Well, it's not show and tell. Never mind.
Hey man, if you want to go ahead, it's gonna be for the YouTube people.
Well,
So
if
that
you ask, bro,
yeah.
like I
Hey,
got my
okay. So
little
what you
pen.
got?
I
What you
mean, my
got?
pencil case. You feel me? I
Oh,
got all my
okay.
goodies in here. I don't know if you can
Hey,
see
hold on.
that.
What kind of pencils you
Yeah, I
got?
got
Is
this
that a
little
protractor?
this little ruler. You feel me?
Hey,
For comic panels. Hold on.
look at that.
I got a eraser
Okay.
pen. You know what I mean? Some other pens, little marker.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Oh
keep the
yeah.
essentials on you, you know?
Oh yeah. For sure. That's why I
And
got them in my lunch bag.
yeah. I do the same thing with comics. I keep a comic on me. I might not read it, but you know what I
Hmm.
mean? At some point.
Oh, okay. You got me on that one. I don't keep a comic on me, but got the apps on my phone or in my internet. So I'm like, I get a moment, I'm like reading. I'm like, man, that's good. I like the way that look.
Yeah, exactly.
I've recently I was on TikTok and this lady made a mirror and it inspired me so much. I wanted to make that same type of mirror. She put it's like the wood frame of the mirror. She cut out a bunch of magazine clippings and used like, is it epoxy? And just kind of glued like a bunch of images on the frame.
Mm.
And I wanted to do that with like video games or like I have some old Shonen Jump that's kind of like balled up because they've been passed by so
Yeah,
many
yeah.
hands that I was like, I just cut out some of my favorite panels, put them on there, whatever. And I was like, that's a goal.
That'll
Whenever
be
I get mirror
clean.
money,
Mirror money.
hey, listen, mirrors ain't cheap.
Mirrors are expensive. Okay.
Mirrors and rugs and couches, like, why furniture so expensive?
That's when you hit the thrift, really.
Oh my god, bro! I try, but sometimes it's just like looking at it, I'm like, somebody died on this couch. I can tell,
You're gonna
bro.
see them in the mirror like,
I leave this one at the thrift. No, it looked too good and it's still here. I can't trust it. Somebody
Nah,
should have
that's
got this by now. No returns on this mirror. Nah, I need a return policy. I'm good.
that's nah. Yeah, you gotta get a haunted mirror, bro. Forget the thrift.
What are you reading? What comics are you reading now?
So I just got back into really just got back into comics.
Mm-hmm.
Like physical comics. I'm gonna have some actually right here. I'm just gonna pull the stack. All right. Since you asked, I'm gonna pull
Hey,
out some comics that I have right now.
hey, please share with the class. This is what we're here for. We're here to
All
know
right.
about you, what
All
you
right.
got
Actually,
going
let me
on.
give her priority. I'm reading Storm.
Oh, it's good
The
taste.
new Storm is
Good.
actually pretty damn good.
I'm not trying to spoil, but that's the one when she went to meet Doctor.
Yes, I'm up to date. I'm up to date. I'm up to date. I'm up to date.
Okay. I'm not. I ain't
We're
gonna
not about to
say
spoil
much
it.
more than that. I
Okay.
ain't gonna say much more. I just wanted to know, is
Okay.
that the one?
There was some gas in there. I'm not gonna lie.
Man,
I
let
don't
me
even
tell
want to
you
joke.
something. Man, they tell you something about Storm, man.
Yeah,
She
they
can do
do
no wrong.
gas. Can I say Eternal Storm? All right, hold on.
Yeah, you say whatever you want.
And then I got the new Cap that came out
Hey,
by Chip Zdarsky. Really good. An interaction there that I really wanted to see. What else I got? I saw Superman, so I got this. This is the one I keep on me at all times. Girl,
hey,
tomorrow. And yeah. That's it for now. I have some other stuff that I have like on my list, but
mhm,
like the absolute Batman, Superman, Wonder
yeah,
Woman, all those guys.
okay. I be on YouTube watching comics explained talk
Yes.
about it.
Yeah.
So that's
Rob's
how
a go.
I'm up to date. Watching
Rob's a go.
people talk about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that. Like, I still do that. I'm not because I can't afford every comic. Trust. Every comic that I
Okay.
want, I can't.
I was just about to ask, y'all hiring because he's like, I got the stack right here.
Nah,
Just flip through it.
I actually got the Storm because I saw Rob like talk about it. I was like, nah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
What?
I had to go lie. Store looked so good. I had to go look the panels up. I was like, I was trying to study it. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I was like, man, like whoever drew Storm, they took very much good care of
Mm-hmm.
this character.
Yeah, they
And
showed
I
him a
love
lot of
Doctor.
love. Yeah, and Doom oil farming just
Yeah,
always a good time.
because I am Doom. I'm like, okay, all right, Mister Riz or
What was I on this? Forget it. Don't worry about it.
okay, it's all good. Do you? I guess that would lead me into. Do you play Rivals?
Yeah, I play Rivals. I used to play it a lot heavier back in like season 2.
Yeah.
3.5, I've kind of fell off and I started like Overwatch again. The addiction begins again.
Okay.
But yeah, I love Rivals. Rivals is fun
Okay.
for sure.
You have to send me your name. We can run sometime. You can carry me to victory.
Who do you play?
I'll do whatever the team needs.
Oh yeah, Flex.
No, because a lot of people don't like to play strategists.
Mm.
And so I was like, okay, well, I'll go heals. Or they'll be like, I'm not tanking. I was like, well, I'll go tank. Very rarely do I get a chance to do duelists, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I feel that.
I just have fun with whatever I can do.
You good? Where we at right now in terms of rank?
I don't even play rank for real because
yeah?
I play with people on different consoles. So I'll be playing with somebody on PC. We can't play competitive together. But
I see.
I feel like I could have at least made it to Diamond 1.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'm decent enough to get there with a good team around me.
That's my top as well. So we can run some.
Hey man, that's all you had to say. Listen, I'm all right now. I'm all right. I ain't awful, but I got some plays in me now. You like, you know what? That was clutch.
Yo, he actually did something. Hold on.
Yeah, that's right there. I'm like the microwave of the team. Once I start heating up, hey man, hey, we cooking. But if I ain't heating up, I ain't got no problem switching. You be like, hey man, I don't think that character working for you. I'm like, you right.
Maybe.
Nah, I ain't got no problem switching though. But would you say you're more of a I'm not saying more of, but do you prefer traditional or digital art?
First, I don't know, man. I would say, all right. Let me work out my reasoning real quick.
Okay, yeah.
All right, traditional art is cool because
Mm-hmm.
that's where I started. I like the
Mm-hmm.
feel of it. I like where it could go,
Mm-hmm.
but digital art's just more accessible,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And like, there's just so many different ways to get around things that traditional art makes a problem. But as a purist, I'll say traditional. More of a traditional person. I wish I posted more traditional stuff, but I don't have like good markers right now for
I understand.
supplies. Yeah.
No, I come. Hey, the supply is just as expensive as the program.
Listen, when I was younger and I learned about Copics,
Mm.
that's when I really started to step away. I was like, yo, $6,
Hey
7
man, for one.
for one. I'm 15 looking at the prices of like a 6 pack. Like, you serious? 50?
Oh my god.
If I'm lucky.
But if that you had a McDonald's check, that was gonna hurt in that little 6 pack.
That's like half the check. I'm like,
Oh
dang.
yeah.
I was thinking too about like, oh my bad, my bad.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't want to. There's somebody I look up to like in the art space who like
Mm-hmm.
they really lead the way in terms of Copics for me. They're the only reason I even consider it anymore.
Is
And that's
is it Hank?
huh? Yes, it
Is
is
it
Hank.
Hank?
It's Hank. Hank got the whole junk like
Oh
color
yeah.
coordinated on his desk. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
Hank, you're
I got
bugging.
mine in that Tupperware thing over here.
Come on, it's in like a plastic bag, brother. I'm trying to.
I had to do him a little bit of justice. I got at least a air sealed container for him. I got my dad when he was alive. He actually started to buy some, but he had big boy money, so he was buying them by the bulk load.
Yeah.
He found some guy on eBay that was just giving them away. He was like, man, you can have 300 of these. Just throw me $100. $100.
What for 3?
Yes.
That's a couple bands.
I was so sick, bro. I was so sick. I went and stole a few. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't know. He had his suspicions, but he ain't know for real. He didn't use them. He just got them
He's like,
because
where is CY
yeah.
103?
Nah,
Look at
cause
that shit.
like he was like, hey, my shoe's under the bed. It's not under the bed. You went in my stuff. I was like, hey, chill. It wasn't me. Somebody
He
else
had an
must have
eagle
did that
eye.
one. We have a Blick art store, so I
I
got
miss
some of their
Blick.
so I got some of their markers too, which aren't bad at all. They're literally like almost they kind of rival the
Mm.
copies truly. And I had bought some how you say it artisan.
Oh yeah.
I bought some of those from Ross, and I haven't tried them because I haven't used those markers in a long time. But
Mm.
when I was using them, I had a lot of fun. I just trying to unpack them and do all that. It just I'm like I might as well just try on this iPad. All the
Bro,
time
I
it
could
would
get every
take for
single
me
Copic marker color on this iPad right now.
right now, just kind of slide it on the color wheel.
Right.
But dang, that threw me off. So when you're creating, like, what do you start? Like, are you one of those people that's like, I start with the head, I start with the eyes, I start with the face, I start with the body? Like, how do you typically go about creating a piece?
Damn, bro. I never thought about. Hold on. Yeah, I start with the head. I draw like the
Okay.
head first, and then I draw the body. I really don't have an idea of what I want to draw until I
Mm-hmm.
start to actually draw it.
Okay, cause that was my second question. Like, do you already envision like, hey, I'm about to draw
Nah.
a sword fighter, or you start and then maybe a sword fighter comes out of it?
Yeah, nah. I don't know how people do that. Like, you could have this picture in your mind of like,
Mm-hmm.
this perfect picture of like 2 sword fighters going at it. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really get that until like I do the head, I do the body, I get the arms in place. Now I think, okay, cool, this would be a cool sword fighting scene. But I can't think of what the scene would look like before I draw it. I don't
Gotcha.
know. Can people do that?
From my understanding, yes.
That's
I've talked to people that've had it planned. I have people say they do the background first. They do the background. They're in the village, and they just find out how to put the people in there.
nah.
I'm like, everybody's process is different, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's so wild, bro. Like some people can see the colors they're gonna use. They can
Mm-hmm.
see like the exact body. Like, you know who I really think about too?
Uh-huh.
In peace, Kim Jong-gi.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro he would just go. He was a goer.
Yeah.
Just
I
drew everything first
I
try.
watched him do it, and I was just like, it's just so impressive just to see him just give him a pen, and he was just like it was nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Having a full blown conversation. Yeah, blah blah blah.
He's talking while he's doing it. I've
Right.
never seen him do it
Yes.
actually. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
And I'm just like, okay, let me not be wrong. I don't know if he was talking or a narrator was talking,
Mhm.
and they would just show clips of him talking. But I felt like he was talking while doing it.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that he
But
was talking at all.
his pictures are just so detailed.
So
You know what I
detailed.
mean?
Like, you could not tell me that he didn't see that entire scene like on the wall or like on whatever it is that he's working on. It's so like, I don't know. And he would hit you with the craziest perspective. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
That man is hitting us with 5-point perspective. Just
right.
random.
Like like a bird. He would do like a bird's eye view, and the focal point is like the tip of a finger, and everything around it is just insane.
Insane,
Like,
bro. Insane. I'm still trying to figure out how people do like the spherical perspective.
man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm trying it so like
I I have no clue.
no clue.
Recently, I found an app. It's like a 3D modeling app for free. I forget. I think it's called. I forgot what it's called. Zolly, something like that. And I was trying to use it to like learn how to draw like, because one thing I wanted to create was like I don't want to know if I want to say manga or a graphic novel, but it's basically like Beyblades and Metabots, but it's RC cars.
Well, hold on.
Yeah. And so it's kind of like Beyblades and stuff, but it's RC cars. And I was trying to learn how to draw cars, and I've worked out this idea several times in my notes. And we'll rap about it some more. But I just when you say like when you brought a Kim Jong Gi, and I was just like he'd draw a car doing a 360 like in motion. I'm just like I'm over here messing with this app.
Yeah, man. But listen, Kim Jong Gi is just like that's another thing. You don't want to compare yourself to generational talent. You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure.
If you do that, it gets tricky, it gets mixy.
How do you keep yourself from doing that though? Like personally?
Personally, I do that all the time. I do that. Not even now. I'm not even drawing like that. I do that all the time. And you know, that's really what kind of got me off of Instagram because I'm like, yo, there's so, and it's not even like hating. It's just like there's so many talented people, bro. Like it gets to a point where it's so much. Like it also goes back to what I was saying about not getting art block and like looking at people's stuff and like sometimes when I'm out of art block and like I'm looking at someone's stuff, I feel overwhelmed with like how impressive it is sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's like a normal thing, but like it sends me to a little spiral.
I think it is. Recently I've been kind of watching more like more helpful videos on YouTube. I've been trying to learn graphic designing and 3D sculpting. And like I said, I'm getting back to like drawing more and getting back to art. So just kind of listening to professionals talk, and they be like, if you got Pinterest, stay off Pinterest. You consuming so much art, and then you start to talk yourself out of it, and you start to compare yourself, and it's like blah blah. Like your art is good enough where you are, but like if you keep consuming and not creating, you're gonna always be stuck in the woulda, coulda, shoulda. I foreshortened it, but that's pretty much what it was. You know, there was like, you got an idea, create it. Create it. Don't worry about how everybody else's look. There's people better than you. There's people worse than you. But there's nobody like you. You know? So put yours out, because while you might like somebody else's, there's somebody that likes yours as well. And I was like, man, say less. Say less. Sometimes it's easy to forget, especially in the hustle and the bustle of everyday life. So
yeah, I feel that.
So I just try to, you know, if I create something, even with TikToks, if I create something, I just put it out. You know, people like it, they like it. If they don't, they keep scrolling.
They keep moving. Yeah. You know, that's real. I'm thinking like, and I don't want to just keep name dropping artists or anything like that, and I won't for this specific, you know, conversation, but like there are artists that I can look at their work and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. And I'm completely inspired. And there's somewhere I look at it and I'm just like, in my head like this is the best thing ever, but I'm like spiraling. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I get you.
I think less so now, but definitely like a year ago, I
Mm-hmm.
was spiraling.
Yeah, I've had those issues as well.
Yeah,
Even with just not just art, but just content creation in general. Just dang, that edit was clean, or dang, that cover was clean.
it was clean.
I like the colors, and he took this idea and did this. Man, I'm good. I'll just keep sitting on the sideline. But then
Yeah,
it
nah.
got to a point where it's just like I'm not a sideline type of person. I know me. I
Mm.
know me deep down. Like I know me deep down. Like I'm not craving to be a star, but like I'm not. I'm good enough to be out here too, you know. So
Yeah,
I can hold my own out
yeah,
here too. I
yeah.
can lead a team too. So I was like, I just gotta be honest with myself. I'm like, I was more so me afraid of kind of being honest, like being putting myself out there. Like, what if people don't like it? What if this? I was like, oh, I did that before in elementary. People ain't like it. People loved it, and it's just like, but am I happy?
Mm.
And if I'm happy with it, hey, I created this, I put it out there. If I put it out there, I'm not taking it down. That was my rule. If I post it, it can't come down.
See, I
So
wish
yeah, no,
that's a better way to live. Honest,
that's
that's a
why I was
great way to live.
like, that's why I'm like, if I post it, it has to stay up here. Like that means I wanted people to see it. So if it's up here, it can't come down. And I've been much happier because I've gotten away from comparing myself because people have shown me that like they value what I bring as well. And I just kind of live in that. Like oh hey, Rare drew this. It's amazing. It inspired me. I'm gonna draw something myself. I'm gonna put it out there. I can't compete because we're not competing at
Yeah,
this point.
it's
We're
no
both
competition.
yeah, we're both doing something we love to do. So I'm gonna create a pseudo competition in my head, and this person don't even know I exist. You know, so
Yeah,
I just like I'm gonna do my thing and I'm gonna put it out there. And sometimes I've been surprised. People have seen my stuff that I didn't know, and they was like, "Man, that's dope. I love it."
man. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. You don't know where your art could go, where it could take you, things like that. That reminds me of I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah,
Hey man, no, this is it's all good. Like I said, this is your episode. We're conversing, so it's all good, man. It just ain't no you only gotta talk about art or you only gotta talk about this. It's we
oh, all right. Well, there was like really early on, I made like a picture of a woman like having her hair handled by white hands, something like that.
mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, like probably the biggest thing that kept me going was seeing that someone saw it, they showed their little girl drew it.
Hey.
They drew it, and I was like, and she wrote like a whole message to me.
Mm-hmm.
I made this thing out of like a desire to communicate a feeling, and it was
Mm-hmm.
communicated, and then someone communicated that feeling again, you know, like like a kid communicated that
Yeah.
feeling. I don't know, it just felt like surreal at that point.
No,
That's
you
when I realized, like,
inspiring to you. That's
yeah,
that's how I feel when I see my kids draw. Like when they just, Daddy, can we draw? Or they just start drawing randomly, like on their own, unprovoked. Like what I used to just watch, sit in front of the TV, drawing their favorite characters, just running through notebooks. And I'm like, I just have to take like a step back and just kind of admire it, like
mm,
just, and I just support it any way I can. I buy markers. I buy
oh,
art
that's got to be
supplies. I
nice.
buy notebooks.
Yeah,
I got old notebooks that I've had because I had this for the longest. I went to the store. I was buying a new notebook, whether I used it or not, and I just, hey, this they got a bunch of paper. Take it. You got some loose paper here. Take it. I even got them some cheapo markers like like that look like Copics and stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they use those. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? So
that's dope.
it's just you never know who's watching. So hearing your story, it just that's why I'm like, so we get more pages, right? Like we get more art, right? You
Yeah,
know, because like I said, I've been a fan for the longest, and every time you post, I'm like, there he is, hey, he back.
man.
I'm always, hey, you back? And you be like, I don't know for how long, and I'm like, well, I'll take it. He
Damn,
new art is better than no art.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Even if it's an old piece. Hey man, I drew this when I was 12. Hey, post it or redo it, then post it. Whatever you want to do.
Yo, I remember when the meta was like, you would have some old art from maybe like a year ago, and then you
Mm-hmm.
just like re-upload it and talk about,
Mm-hmm.
hey, repost from 2023
Right.
or 2024 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Maybe.
I'm just saying, don't think too hard about it. Just put it up there.
Yeah. That's a good lesson
You
for all y'all artists out there.
don't think too hard about it, just put it up there. But so have you what's like I'm gonna say what's the end goal, but like you already said a comic and what'd you say? You said a comic and
Children's book.
a children's book. Is it something you want to do independently? Do you want to work for a studio? How do you feel about that?
Um, you know, in terms of comics, like I'm cool. I would love to work for a studio. There are a couple
Mm-hmm.
that I have in mind. Um, Image Comics being one, and like Boom Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't remember if Milestone is still around.
Okay.
But if Milestone is around, listen, Milestone, get me on the phone with Nicholas. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, I would probably like to self-publish a book or two just to see what it's like, and then after that, please get me into some publisher, uh, so I can get this out the way. Because I think they
Gotcha.
also give you like resources and things you need, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Especially depending on the studio. They might be able to pull a couple more strings. Okay, I got you. The reason I asked because I know a lot of people have chosen to go like the webtoons route, and some have seen like physical success off of it. I can't tell you no names right now because I just can't.
Mhm.
But I have heard stories of people like one that comes to mind is something was it something Olympus. I
Lord
can't think.
Olympus, yeah.
Yes, that's
Rachel,
the
she
first
did
one that
crazy.
comes to mind. And solo. If I'm not mistaken, solo leveling as well.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what made me ask.
Yeah, Webtoons is cool. I haven't thought about that in a while though. Hold on. I have some things up on Webtoons that I never published too, which is a funny
Well,
thing. Yeah, I would love to do Webtoons actually. Now you mention it.
okay, so we got okay. Let's see who do you sell? Free Hooky by Miriam B. Hey, shut up, you orange. But we got another avenue. So I said it. So we get art. Basically, is what you. It sounded like you like, hey, man. We putting it out there. But
Yeah, I mean,
no, I'll just play it. You don't have to answer. No
listen,
pressure. I'm
hopefully.
just messing around. Nah, no pressure. I understand. So I guess I'm pretty sure you're gonna say yes. But were you into Dragon Ball Z as a kid?
Was I into Dragon Ball Z as a kid?
Yeah.
No,
What?
nah, not as a kid. I didn't, I didn't really get into Dragon Ball Z as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was really, and it's gonna sound crazy. I was more into GT. Well, yeah, I was more into GT than Dragon Ball Z. And then I learned, okay, hold on, Dragon Ball Z is actually they're doing something over here. They was doing something like, um, and then like as a as a teenager, that's when I started to like watch Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Asked because I was gonna see if you kind of had a similar story. Because in elementary, I used to draw Dragon Ball Z characters, Pokemon, Smash Bros. Because that was like
Mm,
my thing, but mostly Dragon Ball Z because that's kind of what the talk was. Because
yeah.
Toonami and anime was so new, and I couldn't tell people I liked Sailor Moon because it was women and times were weird back then. But I used to get clowned because I did draw Dragon Ball Z,
Mm.
and yeah, like I don't know if you had to deal with the anime stigma back then, but if you watched anime back then, you were automatically a
Oh
nerd
yeah,
and
no,
all
yeah,
that other stuff.
for sure.
So I used to draw Dragon Ball Z, and it was like a double edged sword because it's like, oh, you're drawing anime, nerd. Look at them drawing Goku and Vegeta. Hey, how do you know?
Damn.
How do you know it's Goku and Vegeta though?
Right, right, right. Hold on.
But at the same time, they're like, but you draw so well though, so I can't be hating too much. And I was gonna see, did you have a similar story to did you have to go through anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess briefly, right? Because I did go to the art high school, and like a bunch of those kids were into anime and like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. In middle school, yeah, I did, but for different things. Like we were drawing Digimon, like
Shout
uh
out to Digimon.
Digimon and Pokemon and stuff like that.
Mm.
Not really for Dragon Ball Z though. And they would always, you know, back in the day, they'd be like, "Oh, drawing those Chinese cartoons." I'm like, I mean, yeah.
Maybe hit.
I think there's a point in time where like I didn't even know it was called anime.
Yeah, same. I
You know,
just knew the
I
name
just
of the
liked what I
show.
liked, really. Um, yeah, and so I did get my fair share of bullying back in middle school for something like that.
Okay. No, I was more of a Pokemon guy. I like Digimon, but at first it was hard for me to catch it because it didn't come on a regular TV channel. It would only come on like Saturdays at like 8 in the morning. I'm
Mm,
sleeping in, so I would miss it sometimes. And
yeah,
I've been recently trying to get back into it, trying to catch up on a lot of stuff I didn't watch, like Shaman King and all that other stuff.
why does that
I
sound
had
familiar?
is what's his name? Yo? Is it Yo? Yo and had Mataratsu, but it's something like that. They're like I can't even explain it now.
Is it the dude with the yellow circle? That sounds kind of crazy. But he's actually like a yellow person with like a circle head. I'm talking about. What am I thinking about? And they're like kung fu masters.
Mitamaru, that's what his name was. Okay, thank you, Orange. No, you're talking about Shaolin Showdown. With that's Omi. I had a crush on Kimiko. That's
Kimiko?
Omi and Kimiko and Raymundo and Big
Yeah.
Clay.
That was big. That was great Saturday morning cartoons.
No, Shaman King is like an anime.
Yeah, no, I drew Shaman King. I'm acting like I don't. I just couldn't think of it for the life of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's all good. But no, just trying to get back into that stuff. And I've been recently trying to get into graffiti and like just kind of I don't want to say studying, but just kind of taking in like 80s and 90s anime aesthetics and just I don't know, it just kind of been moving me lately. Just kind of seeing how all of it was drawn, animated and stuff like
Mm.
that. And I just kind of get on these deep, introspective kind of deep dives and uncommon animes and stuff like that.
Are you trying to mash like that art, like old style anime and graffiti stuff together or not?
I wouldn't say that. If I could make it blend together, I would. But it's more so just kind of I've been enamored by it lately, more so than anything. And I just been kind of looking into it. I've been trying to watch anime, to watch the newer stuff and the older stuff. But
Yeah,
like I said, by the time I get some free time, we gotta make a move happen.
got you. So what is like studying graffiti look like?
For me, it's like I've been trying to get better with learning artists' names and stuff and like where this come from. But I just kind of I would like see it like what I did recently. Let's see if I got my book. I was stuck behind a train at work and I took some pictures as the train went by with the graffiti
Mm-hmm.
and I was messing around with like trying to see if it's in here or not. I was trying messing around with the same shapes and stuff that they did and trying to just kind of get a feel for where they were going with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's cool. Let me see.
see if you can see it.
Shoot.
Yeah. So I was like messing around with some of the shapes. I know it's kind of probably backwards. I'm sorry, but
That's cool. I think it's shown up like correct on my side.
okay. But yeah, I'm just trying to kind of get an idea of what they were doing. You know, and
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
it just kind of been a little hit or miss for me because I think I'm like looking too hard into some of it, truthfully, and that's all it is. But
Yeah.
like it's been fun because I've always had a thing for like typography and calligraphy and stuff, and that's kind of why I wanted to do graphic design so I can like make it look how I see it in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because trying to find somebody to do it, then compensate that person properly is just I'm
It's a
not on
lot.
the best budget right now, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I can just create it myself.
Yeah. I will say, I don't know if this is like a topic or anything, but like the way that YouTube kind of changed the creative game in terms of like making everything so accessible.
Mm-hmm.
And like things like you know what I really found a lot of use in?
What's
I
that?
don't know if you like use anything like this, but the library gives public resources where it's like they give you tutorials and courses on how to do different things. You could find like art courses and stuff like that you can look at, like have running in the background and use that stuff. I think
Okay.
like stuff like that is just so useful. You know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah.
pulling out like this encyclopedia, how to draw Marvel the Marvel way,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
it's just so much better that way.
Yeah. I will say I'm a big YouTube connoisseur. Like a lot of my time is spent on YouTube, whether it's entertainment or trying to learn something.
Mm,
Cause sometimes it's easier to hear somebody tell me in like a more direct way and show me. Cause I'm more of a hands on person. Like you can sit there and tell me, but unless I'm doing it, it's kind of hard for me to like understand it.
yeah,
You like, oh, you do this, circle this. But if you're showing me and I'm working alongside you, I'm like, okay, I get it. It's like clicking in my brain.
yeah,
And just like you said, having those resources is just we are living in such an information age that it's you would really be doing yourself a disservice not taking advantage of it.
hmm
Like it's
I agree.
as far as the library, I didn't know that. Even though I go in the library on a regular basis just for work, but I knew they had resources, but I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, yeah, Coursera or something like that. They got some stuff in there.
They definitely do. And it's even though it's not art, but they've had where you can get like vouchers to go to the museum and stuff. Like an
Mm,
art museum down here or the zoo. It's take advantage of your local library. You know, not even just to check out books, but get yourself a library card just to help the library out. It's free, at least for us. It's free. You know, just
yeah,
help those folks out because they do a really good service. But yes, if we're in such an age of information that you're doing yourself a disservice not learning something.
yeah. Get that info if it's free, man. There's not many things in life that's free. That information on YouTube,
Hey, take advantage before they
get
start
rid of
trying to
it.
charge for YouTube.
Nah, I
Boy.
saw they about to tell you like saw that they about to like ask you for your ID or something like that before
Oh,
watching YouTube videos.
they not getting mine.
That's good.
They not getting mine.
They about to get somebody else's ID.
They're
Time
not
being,
getting mine. No,
yeah.
it's getting scary out here. That's half the reason I try to create stuff. It helps me escape reality just a little bit.
Ooh, that's real.
I have a question, actually.
Yeah.
It might just be a me thing, but have you ever felt like you forgot how to draw?
Forgot how to draw it. Tell me. Well, you tell me about it because
Okay,
I have an idea, but I don't really.
okay. Let's see. I can think of the first time. For the first time, it was from like maybe 3 years. I hadn't drawn anything, and I would have ideas, and life was just kicking my butt at that time. I would have ideas, and like anytime I got pen to paper, it's like I forgot how to draw. Like I've been drawing for so long, most of my life, and the fact that I'm able to draw now, it's like I forgot. Like
What?
does the eye go here? Did I shape my eyes like this? And I basically had to learn all over again. It felt like, and I'm not gonna say I forgot how to draw, or maybe it was more so just a disconnect of my skill and my vision. But that's what I meant when I said I forgot how to draw, because it didn't make sense to me. Like I can look at all this other stuff that I've drawn before, and I can't seem to create it again, like at this moment.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think I've ever forgotten how to draw. Like in a way where it's like I can't put pen to paper the way I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Does it count if like I'm drawing something after not drawing for a while and I'm like looking at it like this isn't how I would usually do it, but it's not bad. It's just like different in my mind.
I wouldn't
Does that
say it
count?
counts, but I would say it kind of pseudo counts. I can
Yeah.
understand
Okay, yeah,
that.
so it's like a 50-50.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget the exact way that I want to draw,
Mm-hmm.
but I can still put like the pieces together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that sounds weird though. But it is.
No, it makes sense. I say that because it's like you don't, I guess when I think of art, you kind of don't realize how powerful you are. Like you took this idea out your mind and put it on canvas. I don't want to say
Mm,
paper because you might be on tap, but you put it on a canvas. You know what I'm saying? The average person didn't take the time to learn how to do that. Didn't sit there and get all those reps in,
Yeah.
and you know, and it's just like it's such a it's such an underrated thing, and it kind of makes me sad to see it. I ain't gonna say it's you can never phase a real artist out, but just like so many people just discredit artists and well I'll just use AI and it's not the same. You
It's
know what I
not the
mean?
same, bro.
It's like such a lifeless creation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I don't think I've seen a piece of AI work yet, and I don't think I will ever in the future that'll make me feel the way that a frame from a Studio Ghibli movie would make me feel. You know what I mean?
I
I don't think I'll
completely
ever
understand.
like. I don't know, bro. Because the thing too is like AI art could never generate a new idea, like something completely fresh, something completely that no one has ever thought of. You
Yeah.
know, I think it's more. I don't want to turn this into like an AI anti-AI rant, even though this is an anti-AI household.
I'm with you. Hey,
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna
nah,
get too deep in it.
no, I got you. I'm the same way. I'm just like it's just something different about creating it with your own hands and your own
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. Put that pen to paper.
You're right. Like there's some love behind this. How do you go about like doing commissions? I'm not, you know, like when you are taking, if you are ever taking, like how do you go about doing it? I don't. If you get, you know,
Uh,
your secret sauce away, if anything, but.
I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna be real. I don't. I don't really do commissions anymore. I got burned
Hmm.
once, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna hold off on that. Because
Yeah.
I see it as like I didn't even want to do commissions at all, ever. I
Hmm.
didn't ever want to do commissions.
Got.
You know, I feel like, and this is gonna sound like I don't know, maybe purist as hell, but I always thought like art is, and you could kill me after this, but listen, I think that art is something that's, and I'll get into how I do commissions, but give me like a second.
Hmm.
I think that art, for a long time, art was something that's like this pure. It's something that I do because I love it. It's a hobby. It's fun. It's hard. It takes me a long time, but you know, it's just like I'm not gonna charge for something that I love doing, you know.
Got you. That makes sense.
And then people started telling me like I would like some of this, some of your art. I'm like, okay, sure. So I started taking commissions, and the first commission I had, the person just took the commission. Like I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
After that, I didn't take commissions for a while.
Got you.
Only recently have I like opened up commissions again to like anyone who would ask, if they would ask. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna just put it out there.
Yeah. I got you.
But what I did to get like rates and stuff like that, I went to people who I knew did commissions. I was like, all right, so how do I what did you do? Like what kind of what you're doing right now? What did you do to
Hmm.
parse this out? And then they would tell me, and then I wrote it down in my little book, like how
Mm.
much people would charge, like what is the hourly rate for things, like how much would I charge for labor? How long do I usually take to make something?
Right.
And then I made like a little list of how much I would charge.
Hmm.
And for a long time, it was like undercharge, you know, because I'm like
Yeah.
fighting myself to charge something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
only recently I came up with real prices, real plans, real like packages, things like that. Like
Right.
only recently. And so yeah, it was just like asking around, looking online, seeing what people are saying.
Hmm.
And you were asking me how do I come up with the numbers, or what was the question?
I guess I was. I guess you kind of answered it. You know.
I'll just be
But
rambling, my bad.
no, it's all right. No, it's all right. No, I appreciate it because I know everybody doesn't, and you know, I was just wondering because I know a guy said you know he takes I don't want to say half, but maybe half up front, and kind of does like a progress sketch, and like he gets to a certain point where if you want some change, like if he gets to like a certain draft, like the second draft or whatever, or inking or whatever, if you want something changed after that, it's like a certain fee.
Yeah.
And then, you know, before you get the final thing, you got to pay, of course, pay for the rest of it. But I was just wondering, that's all. Because
Yeah.
I've never really done a commission, but like, you know, I'll give you a couple of dollars if you could do this for me, like at family or close
Yeah, I know what
friend
you
or
mean.
something.
Yeah. I will say like for me, in terms of that, like to if you want to get deeper into it,
Mm-hmm.
there is like people break it down all kinds of ways.
Mm-hmm.
I want to break it down to like let's say I'm doing character design, right? Like if somebody wants a character,
Yeah.
there's the line art fee, there's the line art, commission price, and then there's
Yeah.
the base color commission price and fully rendered or whatever. And within that, you also have the maybe like 3 more tiers where it's like you get the bust, you get like torso, you get the legs now, like you get the full body.
Yeah.
And that in itself, like there's like a grid scale that I use.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably have like, I don't remember what I put down, but like $65 for color or something like
Yeah.
that. But fully rendered, full body, I'll probably put like 125.
That's not bad either.
Something like just that's just a number that I think I wrote in my notes. But
Yeah. I got you.
outside of that, they want turnarounds. That's another fee.
Mm-hmm.
They want like different, like they want to change things. That's another fee. People like they have all these fees and stuff. I'm still trying to learn that. I'm not really well versed in it. I'm kind of the person who's like, yeah, I mean, and this is bad. Don't do this. Like the people that I do commissions for, I say, yeah, like this is like the general idea of how much I would charge for it. You know what I mean? Like just give me whatever when I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully the people that I've worked with after that first interaction have been like, yeah, I'm gonna give you whatever. And then maybe I'll toss a little bit on. And then when it's like that, I go out of my way to make the commission complete. Like if they want changes and stuff, I'll give you a change or two.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, if it becomes like too weighty, too lengthy, then it's like, maybe I'd put some more on it. More money.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that's how I deal with it right now.
Do you animate any at all?
Nah, bro.
Okay.
I did start animating a while ago. Like, I don't know. I just haven't anymore. I think anime is not for me. I'm a guy who doesn't have like a single style. Or like I don't have a set style to where I can draw something over and over again, just in like slightly different poses.
Yeah.
So I just stopped. I was like, sometimes there's something that's not for you. And that was like it for me.
No, I respect knowing, you like, hey man, this ain't for me. I just ask because I know a lot of people do or dabble in it and whatnot. So I was just wondering if you did.
Yeah, I dabble, but like, do you know Procreate and like Procreate Dreams and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I was hoping that Procreate Dream was the answer to my problems, and then it ended up being more of like a compositing tool, like an After Effects. I was like, all right.
Yeah. I was gonna get it, but I was like, I ain't even gotten comfortable with Procreate yet. So the point of me getting Dreams, I'm just getting programs to spend money at this point.
Getting the DLC before beating the game.
Right. Every time I sit down, I'm like, all right, I'm about to learn this. I just start messing around. That's also my problem with like watching tutorials. Everybody's voice is like the same, and they don't sound like they care what they're talking about. They're just like, and then you touch this tool and it does this. My brain is not, my attention span is not keeping up. But if I got somebody that's like, when you touch this one, it's gonna do this. And like, if you sound just a little more enthusiastic about it, I think I can pay more attention. So I've been kind of like touching stuff and breaking it, messing around with it and stuff, just kind of learning it on my own or asking my homie because he's well versed in. I'm like, what's this finger thing do? Oh, that's the smudge or that's the pinch and pull. And I'm so grateful for him because I ask some dumb questions sometimes. So he just patient with me.
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight. Having like an art homie is like in the background, like, yeah, you could do this and that. Like that's always helpful, I'm sure. Keeping you accountable and everything.
That's why I'm so grateful for those co-working sessions because it's like it really gives me something to look forward to. I'm like, I'm going to art at this time. I'm going to create something at this time because it's like, wow, a lot of people, their main thing is like probably drawing. I'm streaming. I'm learning how to edit videos. I'm learning how to try to just use like graphic design, how to like just make different like covers and so I'm trying to do a lot in a little bit of time. So when I have a chance to kind of ground myself and get back to like my roots of drawing and have, a welcoming committee that's like, hey man, come on in. It's always like a refreshing feeling. And hey, I just kind of sketched this. Oh, hey man, you know, just keep going and it's gonna be something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like there is the accountability, but at the same time, it's like it's not like pressure to be like, you better do something. You better make this, you better make that. It's like, no, just man, just come have fun and come chill with us. And you sitting there, everybody else getting busy, you like, I might as well get busy too.
Yeah, that's the best, man. I miss that. I remember like never mind. I was thinking about there was a point in time during like 2020 where the world was shut in. And like, I don't know, the art community felt like so tight, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It felt like so together because we were all, we were all indoors at that time.
yeah,
And even though like this very tragic thing was happening outside, like having that art community was probably some of the best times I've had as an artist. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
Some of the trends that came out of it, like I don't know, some of the discords that I joined at that time, like
yeah.
it was really really peak. So having that community, if you could find it, like in the real world, like how you found with your friends in Discord,
Mm-hmm.
you know, encourage anybody to try that. That's
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah,
top if you want to grow, especially.
yeah. Because I mean, just picking another artist's brains, like just they might. I ain't gonna, most time they know something you don't. You might know something they don't, and y'all could share resources, share tips, or just even just hang out. You know what I'm saying? Just it makes you want to be creative, seeing somebody else create. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
yes,
I'm
sure.
right there with you. I wanna ask you as we start to wrap up, what does art mean to you? Like when you think of art and you think of your life and all the stuff you created and where you want to go, what does art mean to you?
Art is the uh outlet for all of my creative expression. Like I think of things and I want to draw it. Like there are no real moments out there that I don't have that desire. So art is kind of like that lifeless, that through line that kind of like that keeps my life on track. You know, when you do art for so long, like good or bad, like it becomes like that backbone. It becomes your identity. So, I've kind of hinged a lot of my life, my goals, my I guess self-worth into my art. A lot of my feelings I put into my art, a lot of my thoughts, like yeah, to me art is the backbone that I kind of built life on.
I like that. That's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thanks, man.
And as we wrap up, do you have anything you want to share with the people? Anything you got coming? Anything we can expect? Anything you just want? You just shout out to my mama. You know what I mean? Like anything
Now that you
you want
said,
to
I
put
gotta
out
say,
there.
yo, shout out mom. Shout out mom.
Hey, Mama Red.
I mean, top one mom in my life for sure. And yeah, I mean, I don't have anything I want to promote really.
Okay.
You can follow me if you want. Rarekoolaid, Rare the Artist. But you're probably not gonna see anything. You're probably not gonna see anything for a minute. You know what I mean?
We still gonna follow and share and
Yeah, it's
stuff.
still follow share.
We're gonna put all your stuff in the description. So
Appreciate
guys, thank you for coming. It was another episode of the Smash Controllers podcast. You guys be blessed and prosperous, and we will catch you next time.